Hello, my name is Crew Manager Ryan O'Connor and I am a Crew Manager and Firefighter of South Wales Fire and Rescue Service. I'm going to quickly talk to you about the access and the facilities for us as a fire brigade which are covered under the Building Regs 2010 and the Fire Service Act 2004. It also covers the Health and Safety Act at Work 1974. The purpose for these laws and regulations is to safeguard and protect not only us firefighters ourselves but also members of the public and any personnel within that building at any given time. There are many different types of buildings, from commercial uses such as factories, hospitals, to then other types where there's high-rise buildings, low-rise buildings, depending on the height of the building. So anything over 18 metres is classed as a high-rise. There's different uses for these. They may be flats or even turned into offices. But no matter what the building is, it has always been constructed with fire regulations and building regs in mind, and also provided with facilities to protect us as a fire service. Things like fire panels would have been installed. This will then tell us where the fire is in the building without us actually deploying further into the building. So to detect heads would have actuated within the building. We can look at the fire panel and basically tell us where the fire possibly is. We'll have received building plans, so we know the layout of the building, so as firefighters we can maybe prioritise where to go to save on time and get it quicker. There'll be fatal safe doors within the building. These doors will be fire rated, whether it's FR60, FR30s, or they even go up to 120s, so that's 120 minutes to 2 hours of fire protection until it spreads, and that's direct heat on the actual door. These doors then, they will close on actuation of the fire alarm, compartmentising the room. So rather than it be all open, it will then close the door and compartmentise it, stopping fire spreading throughout the building. There'll be automatic vents and protected stairwells to help us firefighters and to extinguish smoke within our area. There'll be sprinkler systems in the building, firefighter lifts and even fire doors. As a fire service, we've got a duty to expand our knowledge on all the different buildings within our station area, because an incident could happen at any time, anywhere, so it's important we are prepared. In order to do this, we will carry out a SSRI, a site-specific risk inspection on all the premises, from the high-rise buildings to, again, all different types of commercial buildings. As a crew, we will go down with the firefighters and myself and look around the building with the person in charge, and we will gather all information on the building construction, where everything is, where the firefighters lifts is, where the wet and dry rises are in order to provide us water should a fire start, and gather as much information as we can on that building. We can predict fire behaviour 100% of the time, providing there's three things in place, and the three things that we know knowledge-wise. That's maybe the type of fuel involved, the types of oxygen and air tracks within that building, and environmental issues, whether there's damp, wet, moist or humidity. All these will have different effects on that building, but should the compartmentation stay as it should within the building, then fire spread shouldn't be any different to what's predicted. Other things we can predict are also how the fire is going to behave within the building should the compartmentation be maintained. That's how the smoke is going to pass through a building and the effect fire doors are going to have within that building. The building construction is going to have an effect on how the fire behaves, whether it's built from bricks or whether it's a timber framed building with maybe sandwich panels. By having this knowledge, we will kind of be able to guess and know how the fire is going to behave. Just to quickly give you a bit of information as to how the fire service deal with an incident in a building like this, whether it's commercial or high-rise. From the time the bells drop on station to the time we get there, the response time will be dependent on where your station is, but all stations have been strategically and tactically placed within the areas to provide the best possible cover for the area, so that way then a fire engine can be at any given place as quick as possible. Our time is about between 5 and 8 minutes. You will guaranteed have a fire engine outside and being able to provide cover. Depending on the area, whether it's rural or not, then they may be slightly longer or even shorter. En route, we will gather information from our SSRI, our site-specific risk assessment, and look at plans, look at any information that we've received from our visit in order to prepare us best for what we've got to deal with in front of us.